Welcome back, everybody. Today we're here to talk about The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 15. This will be my review of the episode. Let me know what you think about the episode in the comments down below. Obviously, spoiler warning, in case you haven't seen the episode, go check it out. To be completely honest, it wasn't my favorite episode. But you know, it sets up. I just wish there was a little bit more to happen in the episode, but it sets up the finale, which is going to be airing on later, which is going to be like, you know, a really big episode, I think. But there's still a lot of stuff in the episode that I did like. I mean, we're going to get into it throughout the review, obviously, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Again, spoiler warning. And then also, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, be sure to subscribe, because we still have a lot of content that we're going to be making, talking about the finale, all that kind of stuff. So be sure to subscribe for more content, but let's get into the review. So yeah, like I said, I like this episode. There was a lot of good character stuff that I really liked. I just wish there was some more that actually happened in terms of actual, you know, like plot wise. I wish there was some more that happened. But episode 15s are always like this because they set up the finale, and there's nothing really wrong with that. So looking at the episode for what it was, again, there was some character stuff that I really liked in there. You know, with the Judith and Daryl stuff, and that and that end definitely sets up like a big finale that I think is gonna happen. I mean, that was pretty insane. I mean, Beta's whole herd was really insane, but we're gonna get to that later on in the review. But I want to start off with the beginning of the episode, and the first thing I wrote down was I'm really liking Princess. I think she's a super funny and likable character, which is what The Walking Dead I think needs, you know. I talked about this before. There's a lot of characters in The Walking Dead who are very serious. So, you know, throwing in a new character here and there that's funny and very likable, like Jerry and Princess. I like characters like that, and Princess is gonna, I think, be a very likable character. I thought the whole mine scene was like sort of like I found that funny when Princess wasn't really caring and she was just like nodding, like just thinking about where the mines are, like not even making a big deal out of it. And then like Yumiko and some of the characters like, what's wrong with you? So I don't know, stuff like that was kind of funny to me. I think she just has a real good vibe to her, again, which is I think important for The Walking Dead. Characters are the driving force of this show. Yeah, we know what the plot is. You know, we know they're gonna be running into villains, and there's you know, a zombie apocalypse and stuff like that. But the characters are why the show is 10 years strong, I think. You know, so having likable characters are important, and I think, you know, Princess will be one of those. And then Beta leaving, or Beta coming after them, he went to Alexandria. They left Alexandria, which is very smart, because they don't want Alexandria to get destroyed. It's their final community, the Hilltop, the Kingdom, both gone. So Alexandria is really important, and I like how they left that. And Beta, we saw what's happening. Beta's coming after them with that gigantic herd. Very scary stuff, how big that herd is. We got a couple shots in the episode of how big it is, and it's really big. And Beta's, like, we heard Beta laugh this episode, which I paused and wrote down because I knew I wanted to talk about it. But that laugh and smile was super creepy, and Beta's like full on villain now. I am very scared. I'm very scared for this finale. I'm as scared for the finale as I am excited, because we don't know what's gonna happen, you know. I mean, I just feel like some characters will die. I really do. I mean, we'll talk more. I mean, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Like, do you think characters are gonna die or what? But I don't think everyone's gonna survive, because this is like the final battle of the Whisper War. There's obviously gonna be casualties, and even the end of that episode kind of hinted at that. But it's gonna be pretty intense. And like I said, there was a lot of good character stuff in this episode that I dug. Like, I really like the Lydia and Negan scenes together, and the Judith and Lydia scenes and stuff like that, you know? I mean, Lydia was a highlight for me. Definitely one of the best parts of the episode. I thought she was very powerful this episode in terms of character, and I thought the actress was really great. So I really like those scenes together. And then obviously the Judith and Daryl scenes also stood out to me. Judith was awesome in this episode, really. You can even see in this that I really wish she told Rick. She told Judith about Rick. But I think Daryl gets the idea. I think he does, and I liked how she said, like, I don't want you to leave. It just makes the character so much better and just more truthful, because Judith is a very strong character. You know, she was okay with Michonne leaving, but you know, she can't be like too tough and be like, yeah, you go, I'm gonna be fine by myself. And I liked how we saw that in her. So that stuff I really liked. And again, I just think Daryl gets the idea, but those scenes between Daryl and Judith are great. You can already see that Judith is gonna change a lot throughout the rest of The Walking Dead, because, you know, of Michonne leaving, and Rick isn't there either. I think she's gonna really evolve into a very strong character. She already is, but even more. And then at the very end there, we saw what happened with the radio call-in from Gabriel. And I'm not going to get too much into the comics, but let's just say that's not a good sign. That's all I will say. But I think the TV show will change it up. So I'm sure everyone, I think people know what the events of the comics are. I'm not going to say it because I don't like spoiling stuff like that. But I just think the show will change it up. So if you hear whatever's going to happen, just, it could happen, But again, I think the show is sort of, I really like the way Angela Kang is doing it, because she's keeping true to the comics, but she is changing it up in terms of characters and what the character arcs are. Like, for example, the Pikes. Like, none of those, pretty much all, I think it was only one character who died in the Pikes that was the same from the comics and the TV show. So it's different, So I wouldn't even look at the comics and think that, oh, that exact thing is gonna happen. So that's what I mean. Like, we have no clue who's going to die in this finale, but it's going to be pretty intense. So that's what I mean. Like, this episode was a really good setup episode for that finale, which is going to be an insane episode. I'm very excited about it. Stay tuned. We're going to be talking about the finale, and, stuff like that. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But let me know all your thoughts and opinions about this episode in the comments down below. What did you think about it? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? And what do you think is going to happen in the finale? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions. As far as this review goes, I am going to wrap it up there. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys are all doing well out there. Please stay safe and wash your hands. Stay inside. And as always, I want to thank you guys for all the support on these videos. I truly do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys soon.